We are here with the World Car Awards World Performance Car winner. We actually beat the Taycan, the 911 GTS. The 911 GTS is very, very different because Porsche is using the technology of the hybrids in two completely different ways in this car. And the end result is it's making things smoother, it's making things lighter, it's making things more compact, and it's making things more powerful. And it's a great base for the future. So this is the 911 GTS, which has a really confusing hybrid turbo system, which we're going to try to explain. First of all, it has an electric hybrid motor inside the turbocharger. And what that does is it allows you to use one turbocharger instead of two, because it reduces the lag because it's already spinning it up. So if you're at low speeds, you've already got the turbo running. So we don't have that turbo lag that we used to have, or the spike that we used to have. That comes from 0 to 60. From 60 to 120, what happens is that there is another motor that comes between the engine and the PDK system, and it goes right in between there, and then it activates. And that's activating from 60-ish to 120-ish. And then when you go past that, you don't need the electric motor inside the turbo. So now that electric motor in the turbo is turned around and it's recuperating power and throwing it out, because what's giving the power to the whole car is the engine in the back of the car and the electric motor inside the PDK. So this is way more confusing than I thought it was. But the end result is the whole system created the World Performance Car Award winning car. And it's awesome because the GTS, when it was born, was always supposed to be the most enthusiast connected, enthusiast forward car of Porsche. The GT3s and so on, race cars and whatever. This was meant to be the most performance oriented car, grand touring sport. And we think that's what it is. And I really, really like this steering wheel. We keep talking about the engine on this car because it really, really is kind of groundbreaking. It's 3.6 liter engine, single turbo. Because of the electric hybrid system within the turbo itself, they don't need two turbos, so they can have one while still smoothing out the whole thing. The other thing that's interesting here is that because they have such a high power electrical system, even the previous drawing of power from the air conditioning system is no longer there, because the air conditioning system is run only by the electric battery. Whereas before, when your aircon kicks in, you see a loss of power depending on how much power you have. That's completely gone. So basically, this is, in a lot of ways, it transmits power just so much more purely than ever.